Lack of facial recognition. So shout outs to Zachary Toner for having great facial recognition techniques.
Absolutely.
And relying almost entirely on hair. So please never change your hairstyle if you know me. Thank you. All right, but on to the match.
Good to know. All right, good. Thank goodness I'm wearing a hat then.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
You got the beard, man. I mean, I could never not.
So I can never shave is what you're saying. That is good to know. Inkling versus Villager.
Okay, we got Inkling versus Villager. God bless. This matchup is something else. We know Inkling in this game is a crazy projectile zoner / rushdown hybrid, which is not a hybrid that I would picture coming out of my mouth before Smash Ultimate, but Sakurai made it happen. And now Villager, more of like a hard wall, but with a lot of tools that kind of do offensive pressure too. So going to be exciting to see the dynamic between two characters that can kind of switch gears on a dime.
No, for sure, and it's not like you can't approach with Villager. It's just not super optimal. Pocketed that Splat Bomb.
Yeah.
Interesting to see what will go on with it. And, of course, pocketed items do double damage, I believe.
Yeah, well, to me, it's more like the dynamic of both these characters have strong like camping tools, but Villager's Lloyd is also such a strong rushdown tool, you know, where like it kind of gives them offensive pressure, too. But, hey, I mean, Villager not looking too hot right now. Yeah, I mean...
Counter. And gets caught with her own ink, which I don't know if that actually increases the damage on her on Villager's attacks, but either way, interesting thought to have.
Yeah, it's pretty funny when you see the ink get reflected and hit Inkling, actually.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Inkling's damage output and kill power is tuned for the ink so that, you know, it's not overpowered, but you put some ink on Inkling, you can do some serious damage. So that's something that's probably going to be developed more as the meta progresses, you know?
A spider getting caught in its own web, or really a squid in its own ink.
How poetic.
Yeah, it's me. I'm a poet. I don't know it, but I show it. And goodness gracious, the up air from Inkling. Spreading the love for sure is JM1-3.
I just want to say that I love so much on this not gameplay related, but the animations when they whiff a grab. You know, you can really see Villager's expression of anguish when they miss that grab.
Yeah,
as they should be. You know, it being a laggy tether grab and all. Wow, JM. Crazy
it just knows that it messed up.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
that was up smash, wasn't it? That was very strong.
Talk about getting messed up. Holy smokes. JM1-3.
Yeah, but JM still with a solid lead because he's using those back airs, putting them in really good places, and it has very little lag, so it's a great offensive tool with a bit of disjoint, I believe, on the gun. So that's an angle that Villager kind of struggles to cover sometimes, you know, diagonally in front, because the slingshot's going to lose to hitboxes. So Villager has to kind of call that out hard, like with an up smash. I mean, that's how the stock was taken, but you know, definitely a weird dynamic to look out for.
Oh. Good pocket there from JRX, and again, just the reflexes coming through. Gotta have pretty decent timing, man.
That was a very smart recovery by JRX. Actually using the Splat Bomb from Inkling to cover himself. JM might have to stop throwing these bombs. You know, Junior's really making great use of them. And we've seen his damage output with this ink is insane. Looks like a bit of a missed B reverse there. But still, JRX not out of this yet. We've seen Villager's crazy kill power even in this game.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, that bowling ball, that's never going to get old, man.
Yeah, that would have killed in Smash 4. And we're talking Rage, that slight, I think, half nerf of Rage.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, Smash 4, that was dead at 30. All right, I mean, but,
yeah, probably.
Yeah, JM1-3 counting his lucky stars right now.
Then again, no Pokemon Stadium 2, so something to be said about that. Shorter blast zones, to be fair. Now, this Villager, I mean, looking for every single kill option possibly can, but very content to just zone Inkling out, as he knows. I mean, you can close down that space pretty fast, so might as well let Inkling come to you. He's not doing a halfway bad job of it. Is JM1-3 and eventually takes that stock with the forward smash. Up airs. 52% worth of extra credit right now.
I love seeing those narrative grab combos. You know, these Inklings have had so little time with their character, and they've already mastered these like little bread and butters that are so important for the game plan. So love seeing that coming out from JM1-3. All right, Lloyd to recover. Looks like the strange fall speeds and jumps on Ultimate are messing with Junior's Lloyd angles a little bit. We're seeing some Lloyds that are coming out hitting the stage, maybe a bit too high, a bit too low. But the last one works, so we're adjusting.
Oh. barely missing with that back air, looking to connect with it as much as possible. But again, baiting out those jumps is JM1, is JRX, excuse me.
The tree grows and saves him from the roller. Incredible.
Beautiful stuff.
And speaking of beautiful stuff, I mean, you gotta love this Inkling movement. I mean, just the way that they can slide and low profile is so awesome. And it's cool to see JM1-3 put that to good use.
True to the source material, very rhythmic movement from Inkling, as one might expect from Splatoon, where you got to dip into the ink and recover your stuff. But hey, not too bad. Very aesthetically pleasing gameplay from JM1-3, and certainly from Inkling mains of all sorts. We've had Inklings win both big Philadelphia tournaments thus far. First, the inaugural CodeName Bears being won by Wishes, and then, of course, at Smashadelphia, blazing Pasta with that comeback win.
Oh, yeah.
Against the great Gonzalez.
Such a strong character, but again...
the forward
and
smash!
As I say it, Junior says, you know what? Shut up. I'm playing Villager, and you can't talk to me about top tiers. You can't talk to me about options, because I'm going to put a bowling ball directly in your face.
Yeah, he will have none of that sass, will JRX, and he will take game number 1.
Yeah, that is Junior.
This 3-game clip.
What a strong player with the resolve. Like, put that bowling ball right where you need it, you know?
And we're used to seeing him play with, of course, the super fighting robot.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
Of course, but I know. Yeah, Villager's a robot. Who'd have thought? But no, in all seriousness, it kind of makes sense in both zoning characters in one respect or another, just different ways that they work mechanically. No pun intended. But
Ness as well. I mean, Junior's shown himself.
No, you're right.
Time and time again that he's the kind of player that wants to, keep it slow pace and just kind of download you and break you apart, And the fact that he's not falling apart in the face of this crazy rushdown style that's being gone for by JM1-3 right now is really kind of a testament to his resolve as a player. So let's see if he can keep up against this crazy pressure going into game 2.
The thing is, I'm pretty sure the ink mechanic helps you build damage no matter what, but the thing is, you can certainly ink your teammate in doubles to answer a question in the chat. So something to be said about that.
That's pretty funny.
Oh, looking for the bowling ball early.
That bowling ball to jab looked like such real shield pressure. I wouldn't be surprised because bowling ball was very safe in Smash 4. Projectiles not making the defender, not making the attacker suffer any hit lag, so being safer on block. But really, really good stuff. Just mix-ups on mix-ups from Junior.
I gotta take some notes because I've been playing a lot of Villager.
Oh yeah.
In Smash 4. Then again, I've been playing some Inkling too in JM1-3, showing exactly why that is. That drop kick coming out from that Inkling. He's the freshest Squid Kid on the block right now. He's up in stock. Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, you see that forward air at first. Look at the frame data. It is a pretty good move, but you don't really appreciate how good it is until you see these really strong Inkling players incorporating it in the perfect places. Not many people would have thought to just there, but Junior jumped the ledge at that time, and Jam was just right there with a punish.
This takes place in Hatboro, Pennsylvania, Gabe, if you were curious about that. This is in Montgomery County, just a few hours out, not hours, minutes outside.
Oh, looks like I got a game, but I was commentating with you.
Absolutely.
Fun match.
Bad things. Good commentating with you as well. And the commentary carousel continues, I suppose. And it's every time I hop on, too. It seems like... Hey, Gabe, come on out sometime. We would certainly appreciate having you. We're not going to zone you out like this Villager is. Oh, look at who is joining me now. It is the one, the only, the Twana Knight. How you doing, man? Good seeing you. So as we're approaching here at game number 2, the Nair keeping him at bay only for so long. And yeah, trying to mash out of that grounding side B, but runs right into the up smash.
Nice forward smash.
Forward smash at 98% gives him the knockback that he needs to set up. And he is timing out everything perfectly right now as JRX. JM1-3 not really catching on to the rhythm of Villager. But he is dancing to the tune of a 1-0 lead right now with JRX. Looking for a hard read on the get up there. Gets grabbed into the down throw, and now I'm surprised that Lloyd caught him, to be completely honest.
Yeah, same. Junior's just got to be really careful now.
Bees are indeed allowed, by the way.
Oh, nice!
Up air. In fact, the person who was just on with me on commentary, Bad Things, was using a Mii Swordsman. Was using Liquid Isabel, as I'm calling it now.
Liquid Isabel. That's funny. Isabel? Well, he's making everyone look like it is a hell.
Okay. That's
sorry,
Quanta
guys.
Night, everyone.
I mean,
it's all
bad
good.
Jokes
It's all
is my thing, yeah.
It happens. It happens. Holy smokes! Speaking of Bad Things, man, he put in some work as Mii Swordsman.
Oh, yeah.
So something to be said about that. And with these jabs coming out from JRX, and he's really just staying still and letting JM come to him for the follow-ups. Really not a bad strategy at all, even though sitting at 128%. Not nearly as one-sided as one might think here.
This isn't over yet. Oh my god.
He's making these hits count is JM.
Oh.
The grab. Could this be the coup de grace administered here?
Whoa.
Oh, spaces himself out. Oh, and he
what a nice stop.
rolls the dice and craps out. JM, he finds himself tied up at 1 apiece.
I mean, I haven't seen much of this match, but so far, JM, I played him in friendly spot, and he's really solid. His combo game with Inkling's great. He really labs the character and knows what he's doing.
And obviously, now this is a mechanic where the more ink that you're covered with, the more damage that you take from attacks at large, I believe it is. So it's definitely something to be considered when you're talking about how much damage was piled on to Villager, almost counteracting the zoning strategy of Villagers. Like, I mean, you can only do so much, but you're going to be approached eventually, and those attacks are going to count so much more when you have that space closed down on you.
It's going to add up eventually. You can't run away forever, and eventually they'll reach you, and they'll probably combo you.
Yeah, but then again, JRX, I wouldn't say that he figured out that Villager at all. It was close to the very end. So as we're going to game number 3 here.
This is a very close game.
JRX and JM.
Very close set.
Very good stuff. Town and City for game number 3.
I'm not gonna lie, this schoolgirl Isabel costume rocks. It looks really cool. And also purple, that's such a cool color. It's one of my favorites. Other than orange.
It's like a fuchsia.
And brown.
Magenta? I'm not really sure.
No, I like orange and brown, which is the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, that. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, orange is the actual Inkling.
Yeah.
Original skin, whatever.
Yeah. Default. So right now,
yeah, we'll go with that.
Doing pretty good with you know, trying to pressure JRX off stage, and Inkling, she's doing a really good job just covering everything JRX is trying to do. I don't think one a pro will be enough, but it will still leave a lot of damage. Oh no!
Oh, making JM think twice about the recovery with that bowling ball. I mean, just the threat of it definitely enough to deter.
It's been kind of nerfed, like it can't kill across stage anymore. But the thing is, it's still really powerful, and as Phil Swift said, it's going to deal a lot of damage if you get hit by it.
There you go.
But JRX is, you know, trying to keep this pressure alive.
Oh!
That up smash!
And to show you the power of that blaster, he saw that stock in half. Did JM?
He showed you the power of the rolling, the splat roll.
There you go. I mean, he definitely flexing on JRX right now, for certain, and it's about even in terms of damage here.
And now he's completely painted.
Yeah, more or less, and took a lot of damage from that back air, as you just saw.
Oh my god.
And of course, it does fade a little bit over time, but throwing out those nairs, which are being shielded, still, it's an option you have to respect, provides just enough knockback for a Villager to set back up again. And though the recovery is there. Neutral air gives himself a little bit of space. I'd be throwing out a few more of these nairs if I were
Yeah.
JRX, but he definitely has the right idea. Keep that Inkling out.
Yep. Thing is now, he's just got to keep the Inkling maintaining pressure as much as he can. But it's not going to be easy. And it's not going to be easy for JM either because Villager is such a master of controlling the neutral. So really, it's not going to be as easy as one may think. Oh, nice back throw. Not enough yet. Trying to
Just
recover.
hanging out on the edge. Oh, he's looking for that back air. And he catches the balloon, but not the Villager himself. Herself,
Oh.
excuse me.
Any hit from both players can, well, strong hit from both players can possibly kill.
Yeah, this is even. I mean,
As even as you can get. Oh,
oh,
no.
misses the grab, and he's going to get punished hard. That forward air is going to send him off the stage, put him in disadvantage. And not finishing up the back air.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, gets back to neutral, but eventually the back air will confirm the kill.
Oh, nice parry.
Good parry. But, I mean, followed up with the jab. Good stuff, JRX.
Alright. Uh-oh. Up throw. This is going to be big damage if he doesn't know what to do here. Oh, man, this is going to be huge.
That grab, again, missing. JRX missing a lot of grabs here.
Oh, yeah, he's missing a lot of opportunities to really do something.
Yeah, it's giving JM ample opportunity.
Yep. And now JM has that rage. She could just, you know, maybe not as jank as Smash 4, but still, it will play a part.
And JM is not really shocking. Oh,
I think he figured out how to evade that forward smash. Maybe just wait for that right time to up B so he won't die.
well, I mean, JRX. Oh, the forward air is going to do it.
Finish it.
JM, I mean, avoiding death quite a few times.
Oh, yeah. He really saw death right in the face and was like, nope, I'm Inkling.
Yeah, laughs at it and says, no, I am this.